Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. Ever want to become mayor? Well, to do so, your town will need a town hall. Let's build one today. Now, behind me you'll see a finished version of a town hall. Now, I won't promise that the one we're going to build today is going to be exactly like that one. That one's pretty cool. It's got a lot of things in it. It's got a lot of little simple stuff in it. But we are going to build a town hall. And the town hall, of course, first things first, we must have a set of stairs to go in the front door. So we're going to embark on a journey here into the world of politics. You know, we're going to use multiple types of blocks for this build. Since you hopefully have your town already mapped out, we can begin by starting to clear a location if you haven't already cleared up a location, and we can begin to build. Now, there's a little history about the old town halls and stuff like that. There were a lot of times they were used for a variety of things, such as court hearings, voting, taxes, as well as hospitals in times of need. Now, today, this building is going to be labeled Town Hall. It's going to have taxes on it. It's going to have a couple of other things on it. But if you look over here at this one here, it's going to say COVID testing. Because we're in the middle of a COVID-19, which there should be a cure for it any day, if it's not already out. I believe it's already there. They just don't want to accept it. Now, the beauty of this is we're going to build our town hall. We're going to try to build it exactly the same as that one. And if I did it right, it's going to be 5x5 area here. If I remembered correctly without having to go over there and look at the one that's sitting over there. And this represents our walk-up area, where we walk into the front door of it, like we did over here. And if you notice, it's just a plain set of bricks, that's all it is. Real simple and easy to build. Now we're going to put our pillars here. And this set of pillars is going to go like 4 high, I believe. Looks like 4 high. Yeah, 4 high. And all that is for is to build our roof on. When we build our roof, when we get to that point. Now we want to go back and we want to begin finishing off our flooring here. The only reason I'm doing it like this is because it's easier to just get the dimensions right. Then we can figure out this dimension as we go. I may have went a little too long on that. Whoop. According to the looks of it all, it's not even lining up at all. Of course not. I totally forgot the pillar on each side. If we look at this one, yeah, there's a pillar over here. And it goes up, yep, 4 high. Just one below the front is all that one's doing. Okay, and then we will place one. Oh no, we didn't want to dig a hole. Oh no, no holes allowed. Okay. Double check the length here in just a moment. And I believe it's 10 long. Don't quote me on that, but it something. Okay, so it's 5 long, not 10 long. I want double the length necessary. Don't ask me why. And then a quartz pillar. Okay. Now, it's not supposed to be a big building anyway, so cut the doors and things in place later on. And as you can see, it's already starting to take place, or take shape, I should say. And you can use whatever brick you want to use. You can use whatever stone you want to use to build this out of. I mean, you can use grave, and I mean, I don't, regular stone. I don't care. I just built it out of quartz because it looked good to me, and I said, well, hey, quartz it is this time. And for the sake of this video, because that one's in quartz, I'm going to do this one in quartz. I figured it just as easy to do this. And those of you who may have been following me for a while notice I used to have a real bad shake. I'm starting to get that under control. I used to do a lot of this when I played. It's starting to get under control, which is really nice to have. I'd rather it be under control than every now and then I do, but it's not like it used to be. And I'm glad. Boy, am I glad. Because Minecraft is my game of choice right now. I don't... if you'd have met up with me about 7 years ago, it would have been Call of Duty. But I've kind of grown weary of Call of Duty because it's always the same thing over and over. And there is the fact that Call of Duty, you just don't get nowhere. You're fighting people who are crazy at that game. There's some crazy people playing that game. Okay, so yeah, we hear you. And this is what the inside looks like. And no wonder we hear you. You came inside the building. Yeah, This is what I wanted to make sure of. Make sure I was putting the right stone. In the right places, which I was not. There we go. At the right stone in the right place, gives the same vibe, same look. Take that out. Okay, now that you can see the inside, inside's real simple, real easy. There's a reason it's up like that, is to generate light. That's where we put our light to do that. And of course, as you can see, we have extended pistons here so that the pistons hold this up like it's a countertop that you're walking up to. And you go in one door and out the other. Now, let's see, we're gonna go 1. The schematic for this one should be up. in the next day or two. Now, I'm not going to promise that it's going to be up today. I believe this video is already, this schematic might already be out on minecraftschematics.com. I may have already placed it out because I'm doing schematics before I do videos. So did not want a sticky piston, and your customer will walk up and get sticky. And not be able to leave. And that would be no fun, because then they'd be stuck there. Now that we have this up this high, I'm gonna go ahead and place some see if we got them spaced out right. Yeah, probably not, but that's okay, we'll figure it out. There we go, nice and neatly lit up. Now let's go over here and take a look at the inside one last time, make sure there's nothing I'm missing. Nothing important. I built this because I was sitting here one day trying to figure out, in our world, in our current situation, what can I build that would kind of make light of our situation, but yet not make fun of. I wanted to make light of it, but I don't want to make fun of it. It's a serious situation that we're in, yes. Financially, here in the United States, it's a lot of pressure for a lot of people, because a lot of people are not surviving. It's pretty bad. And I know that for kids that are playing this game, they don't understand that. A lot of us didn't begin to understand this until it was almost too late. Notice this part here is the slowest part of the build. We're at 15 minutes now basically, and it's almost completely built. Too fast, too far. We got to put our doors in place, and our nameplates, and our bell, which I kind of like the idea of the town hall having a bell as much as I like the idea of a church having a bell, or a cathedral, which I'm building one of them too, but that takes days to build. So that's going to be, if I do decide to do videos on that, that will be how do I put it, multiple videos. Part 1, part 2, part 3 type deal. Precision is key. Now that's looking right. And we're going to go back to our quartz pillars. And we're going to put our pillars in. One goes right there. Whoop. Not quite right there, but yeah, right there. 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 And there, if I remember correctly, how far back. 2 blocks back. Not that far back. And then we can put our pillar. My estimate is right. It's only 3 high, right? Yeah. Okay. Now we have that. Now we get to build our bell tower, which our bell tower is going to be the entire width of that building there, if I did it right. Nope, did it wrong again. Why do I keep doing them wrong? Because I've only built it one time? Would that make sense? There we go. There we go. Now let's look at this. The next thing that I put in there is going to be the bells and the chain. So let's put a couple of these we don't need up here. And then let's go down here to decoration. Whoop, there went the chain. And if you're playing this in a world, in an older world, you may not have access to the bell or the chain. So you may have to use note blocks and build it bigger. But if you're playing this in 16, you have access to the bell and the chain. With the chain is more or less just a aesthetic look to make it look like it's connected. And then we got to build our roof over here, which is going to be real simple to build, honestly. And I'll put away one of the ones I needed, which would be the slab. That way, it looks identical to the one across the way. The only thing missing now down here are doors. We've already got doors in our inventory, and we've already got a way in our inventory. So we're going to place our door here. We're going to place our pressure plate here. This way we can walk in. And we're going to place our door here. Place our pressure plate here. Then we can walk in. And then we're going to go around the back. Somewhere about the middle of the building in the back, we're going to place. We can actually 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Take that out. And that'll be perfect for a door. Whoops. Set this here. there. And what's that? There. When you walk up, then you get into the building. But you're gonna need the same thing here so you can get out of the building. But there we go. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a city town hall or a hospital or a waiting room or whatever you want to name it. It is ready to go. Again, I want to say thank you for putting up with me and watching me build this today. My name is Three Moons, and you have a wonderful rest of your day.